All right, I'm about to say something that sounds impossible on Amazon. I can guarantee you a 10% ACOS on your account. Before your eyes roll in the back of your head and tell me I'm full of it, I know I'm not talking about some magically running sponsored products at 10% ACOS. Okay, that's not realistic. For most things, guaranteed, and you know it. Before jumping in, my name is Nick Hall. I am the founder and CEO of Revive Marketing Partners, where we help better for you CPG brands scale on Amazon the right way. I used to run my own CPG brand, sold it to a $2 billion entity, and now have gone in and helped many other people here. What I'm talking about is using an Amazon tool that almost nobody is using correctly. When you use it the way I'm talking about, and going to show you, you can drive 10, 20 plus $1,000 in sales practically overnight at an effective cost of sale. Agencies are killing to get this kind of ACOS. This is highly, highly strategic and something that everybody should be using. So here's the thing. Most brands are obsessed with traffic. They want more clicks, more keywords, more campaigns. They want to make their entire account way more complex. But the easiest money on Amazon is not in any traffic. It's missed in these conversions. If you've got a 10% conversion rate, 90% of people are leaving. This is back to the early days of the D2C whenever I started launching mine. Meta came out with retargeting, and now you can retarget people that had already seen your ad or had already added a cart. This is highly, highly profitable for everybody, for Amazon and for you guys. So what you've got to do is you've got to go over here, go in here, click advertising, and then brand tailored promotions. This is strictly for your brand. You do have to have brand tailored promotions, which means that you have to have a trademark. Now, before jumping fully into this, what I want to show is Amazon made this nearly impossible for anyone to retarget anyone unless you ran these expensive sponsored display audiences for full-blown DSP. Now you can actually run this within. So here it is. What we're going to do, create brand tailored promotion, new customer acquisition, and you're going to choose whichever products you want. You want to choose specific products, or you want to take out certain products. You can choose any way you want. Let's just say for everything right now. This one right here is a easy way to get you more sales. Brand cart abandoners. In the last 90 days, we've got 18,000 people that have added this to their cart and abandoned it completely. We also have high potential new customers, which are customers who have viewed many of your products or brand store or reviews with high propensity to actually purchase. Amazon has a ton of data and they're giving this right to you. And the last one is the high intent customers. Now, if you're going to use anything, the brand cart abandoners is the best way. Use this after every single last deal that you've done, okay? So if there's a Prime Day deal, a Black Friday, if you're bringing tons of traffic with influencers or anything like that, you're just going to miss out on these sales if you don't do it. Some people say, I don't know if I really want to do it. It's going to cost me another 15%. It's costing you just about nothing. You're not paying for advertising costs on top of this. They've already got it in their cart. They were already there. This is just charging you the fee that you say. So this is where it comes down. You choose sale, and then you can choose 10% as a minimum, up to 50%. This is for anyone that has been on your page and is retargeted. And you can choose as much budget as you want. I would choose it as much as possible. And then we're going to choose the start date. And this can be run for up to 60 days from the day of creation, okay? So you can do an end date right here. You can look through all this stuff, and we'll allow people obviously to do it one time, and you submit it. At this, you're going to see massive results. These cart abandoners are the highest intent audience that Amazon has, and they literally picked your product, added it to cart, started the checkout button, and then they left. So here's the economics of why this crushes PPC in every scenario. When you're running ads and you're spending $2,000 hoping that people buy, you're running for the attention. When you run a brand tailored promotion to cart abandoners, you're nudging a customer who already said yes. They just didn't fully put their money in. Same spend, way higher in conversion rate, which means that your cost per sale becomes stupidly low. But better than that, it comes out as exactly what you wanted to spend on it. If you could guarantee me, one, a lower ACOS, and it's consistent, and it's always there, I would always do this as an option. But here's what makes this even crazier. This is exactly how e-commerce worked in the early days. Back to 2014, 2017, Facebook ads, the smartest brands were winning, not just with top of funnel. They were winning with cart abandonment ads, email flows, SMS reminders, browser notifications. You had 4 or 5 touch points cleaning up buyers who already tried to purchase but then left. Look at most of the funnels of most of these large CPG brands. They've got a huge retargeting funnel. We've got to be using this. This is our chance to bring that old school high ROI remarketing back, but do this inside Amazon's ecosystem, which they've never allowed us to do before. Now let me give you numbers of a real customer in here. Okay, this right here, abandoned carts, and this is why I say to use this one first. Abandoned carts, 10% off, just from about a month ago. This is from Prime Day in October, $20,000 in sales because we ran this the right way. Okay, back in July we had cart abandoners, and this one right here, $11,000 in the time period that we had done it, and all we spent was $989. Here, this is something that is still good, but it is not as good as what you would think. High potential new customers, not as many people are going to convert on this right here. We are seeing $385 off of $38 in spent. But you see the difference here, right? So when I tell you to do brand card abandoners, the reason why is I want to make you as much money as possible. And so you can run some of these other ones. They're still great campaigns to run. Just do not expect the same kind of results. The great thing with it, run all of them. It's a 10% cost. It does not matter. So to me, I would run more of these, assuming that you're wanting higher and higher acquisitions at a cheaper cost per acquisition. Now, finally, what I want to go through is the things that you have to do that you do not want to screw up. So pick the 90-day window. Don't use the 30-day. You're going to kill the volume. Start with the 10 to 15% off. You do not need to create your margin. These people already want to buy. We don't need to be giving them a 40% off discount. Stack it with some of your other posts from influencer campaigns or anything else. And then do not run this if you have less than 20 days of stock. This is a huge, huge thing that a lot of people will get messed up, is they're going to run this no matter what because they want more sales, more sales, more sales. And they forget to look through and they're like, shoot, this product's going to go out of stock anyways. There's no point in running a sale if you're going to run out of stock. Make as much money as you possibly can. So like I said, it literally is equivalent to a 10% ACOS strategy. You're effectively spending pennies compared to the revenue that you're generating, and it's guaranteed. The fact that most brands out there are not using this yet, completely insane to me. But if you want me to walk you through this strategy inside your account, help you with another couple options within it and implement it specifically, drop a comment here, send me a message. This is the easiest win you're going to get on Amazon, and it's literally sitting right in your dashboard with a couple of clicks. Appreciate you guys. If y'all need anything, let me know.